How's it going, everybody? Gonna do a quick sales update. Basically, just talk about the weekend. I wanted to mention the product that got the Amazon's Choice tag last week, and just to give you, kind of keep track of that. Not just for my own curiosity, because I've been through this before. I have a number of products that have the Amazon's Choice tag, but this one in particular, just because it was tagged recently, just a couple of days ago. So people are curious, like if that actually changes anything, if it does affect sales in any way, because some people believe that it does, and then others are basically saying, I've been in this situation before many times, and it does nothing for my sales. Before I get into the video and the numbers, I wanted to I get a number of questions, people ask me like what kinds of tools I use, like how do I even upload so many products a day, because I mentioned multiple platforms like eBay and Printful and all that kind of stuff. All the tools, I have affiliate links for every single thing that I use in the video descriptions. I never mention it just because I figured you guys would know, and I definitely don't want to like take time to advertise anything. But those are affiliate links, and the way they work, if you guys use them, I get a certain percentage. Like for some of those things, it's like cents. For others, it's a few bucks. But it doesn't affect how much you pay. But basically, I do have a list of everything that I use. So feel free to check out those links, and maybe I'll start doing this at the beginning of the video, just in case anybody is interested. But let's get into this. I'll be fairly quick, because like I said, there's only a few things that I wanted to mention. These are my total US sales for the month. So far, $3,439 in sales for a total royalties of $582.64. Royalties per sale are staying above $3, which is perfect. I'm happy with that. This number here itself is actually great compared to most months this year. And with about a week to go, and you'll see in a second when this uploads, it's actually performing better than every month this year and since November. So if the sales actually continue, even if I get another 20, 30, 50 sales in the US, this will probably be the best month since November of 2021. So that's good. I mean, it's not going to be crazy. I can't consider this a spike or anything, but it's definitely beating the 110, 162, 168, and hopefully it's going to beat out these 200s. So perfect. Overall sales, 263. That again is really, really good. So let's see what my weekly, let's say what an average or what last 7 days look like. So 75. So if we're doing just basic math, we're doing 263 and 75. So we're looking at about 340, 350, anywhere around there, total sales for the month. That's kind of what I'm expecting, just going based off the numbers that I'm seeing in front of me. If I compare this to last month, which turned out to be an all right month, and if we look at the first 22 days, even I'm recording this on the 23rd, but it's really, really early in the morning. So 197. So again, we're about, let's see, I just don't want to mess this math up. So we're about 65 sales ahead of last month, looking at the same time frame. So that's if we're looking at percentages, if we're not looking at the numbers, it is a significant percentage. But again, with this kind of stuff, it can fluctuate because if you get one product to start selling in the US, then that changes your whole thing, especially with these kinds of numbers. Let's see if there's anything else. No, the only thing that I wanted to mention is when it comes to these sales and 188, and I do want to mention that Amazon's Choice tag is that it did nothing so far for the weekend. And if you look at these sales numbers, yesterday was actually one of the slowest days. I don't know if I want to say of the month. I'm pretty sure one of the slowest days in the U.S. Marketplace of the month. And where is it? This one here. This is the product that has the Amazon's Choice tag. It actually made 0 sales since I did that video on Friday. So some of you guys were completely right in saying, it doesn't do anything. Well, it didn't do anything for the last 2 days. Hopefully, that's not the case uh, for the remainder of the month and going forward for as long as the tag is actually there on my product. But for the last 2 days, absolutely true. Zero sales, even though it has the Amazon's choice tag. But again, sales in general were pretty bad. Let's see what they were yesterday overall. Oh, 4. So yeah, definitely a bad day yesterday, and so that doesn't surprise me that there were no sales for that one particular product if there were really no sales anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.